It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on the fact that Don Knotts called on his old buddy Andy Griffith for help in his first project after leaving the show. Some of you probably know this, but there's a lot to it, so let's look. Don Knotts and Andy Griffith worked together before their pairing on the Andy Griffith Show. Once Knotts left, he reached out for help. Knotts, who played Deputy Barney Fife, thought Griffith was going to end the show after 5 seasons, so he signed a picture deal with Universal Pictures. They previously worked together on Broadway. Now, when Andy decided to keep on going with the show, Knotts could not get out of his deal. So he moved forward with his first film project called The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. In getting pieces together, one thing Knotts needed was someone who could form a solid story and script. Who could do this as a rather quiet favor to him? Andy Griffith. Remembering what a good story constructionist Andy Griffith is, I called Andy and asked if he would consider helping us put this story together, Don Knotts said in an interview. He said he'd be happy to. Andy did help Don Knotts out in an uncredited way. Ghost and Mr. Chicken, which debuted in 1966, set Knotts up for a run of successful films with Universal. Among Knotts' other Universal films were The Reluctant Astronaut, The Shakiest Gun in the West, and The Love God. Knotts also appeared in some Disney movies with Tim Conway, including The Apple Dumpling Gang. Knotts did make random appearances on the Andy Griffith Show after leaving the cast regular. The storyline had Fife, now a member of the Mount Pilot Police Department, coming to town, back to Mayberry. Before they worked together to clean up Mayberry's crime scene, Andy Griffith and Don Knotts spent some time on Broadway with the play and later the movie No Time for Sergeants. There you go. I just think it's you could actually tell if you have not watched that movie, watch it. For one thing, it's got a whole lot of Andy Griffith actors in it. It's got Otis and Clara and so on, Mrs. Poultice, and got a bunch of them. And you could just, it's got an Andy Griffith feel. It's got the Andy Griffith Show feel to it. But it is such a wonderful movie, great movie. It's fun to watch. I used to watch it every Halloween. I didn't get to see it this year, but maybe I'll look into it later. Today's question for the trivia questions, or trivia contest that is from the Beverly Hillbillies, Facts and Trivia. Nancy Culp, who played Miss Jane Hathaway, ran for public office, okay, in Pennsylvania. Who did she run against? Who was her opponent? Who did she lose to? Give me that name and you'll be entered. Just put in the comments below here. This video right here. There you go. That's all I got for you. Short but sweet. Good luck today on the trivia question. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll be praying for you.